Many people are looking at XRP wrong, and here's how to fix it. You have to look at it like it's moving on stair steps. There's a low point on the stairs and there's a high point on each stair. If you can identify it, you'll know where the institutions are buying it low and where they're selling it high. And then you'll know what it takes to get to the next stair up or what's going to bring it to the next stair down. But I have to say this so YouTube doesn't take the video down. Make sure that you talk to a licensed financial advisor in your area because investing carries risk. Yes, we are making more money than they would have had us make because they wouldn't have had us invest in something like this. However, go listen to them. Don't listen to me. This is just education and entertainment purposes only. XRP is currently $3.52 right now. They wanted you to think that buying it at $1 was high. They wanted you to think that buying it at 80 cents was high. They wanted you to think that buying it at $3 was high. But guess what? They weren't looking at XRP as if it is moving on stair steps. And when you understand the psychology of the technical analysis or the charts, then you could really unlock the game for yourself. XRP, like I said, is currently $3.52. This is currently near the top of the stair that we are currently on. The low point of the stair that we're on is about $3.35. So let's look at the last two stairs, because remember, now we know when we look at it this way that we want to get above to the next stair and we want to see what is that step, or if it's coming down, which we can buy it lower, we want to see what is that step. So we're not just buying it wherever and not paying attention and doing it wrong when we can do it right. It's actually quite simple to be able to do, especially in a bull market. When we get to crypto winter, where all the cryptocurrencies kind of fall asleep for a long time, then we can adjust the strategies. But here it's moving like stairs and we're gonna make a killing doing it, allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically, right? Nobody's trying to get sued. Make sure you talk to a licensed financial provider in your area, even though we've been right literally every time about XRP. But this is education and entertainment. So let's look at the two stairs of this current move. The first one that we are on right now, I highlighted it mean in green. This is about 335 at the low. That's where institutions are buying it, all the way up to 355. We are stuck in this step for now, but we were stuck in a step before. And what was that? That was about 295 to about 335. Why is that important? Because now we can see if it comes down, what is the low point on the previous step? That's where, personally, I know institutions are buying it, and a lot of other people like to buy it with the institution, smart investors. And then what about on the top point? We can see that this next point is about 355 to about 385. If you really do the math on this, you'll notice that XRP likes to move in about 30-cent increments as of the last half year. And I bring this to your attention because if we move up to the next stair and go past it, we'll be at new all-time high dollar amount levels. Now that's crazy, and that really draws in a lot of new investors. So the higher we get, the more volatile it's going to be. Your goal is to buy these things low and then sell them high. And I want to give a shout out to KGU. We are literally #2 on the WAP platform for most money made. How did we do that? We came from nothing, family, and now we're killing it. No ads, no gimmicks, no sales teams, none of that. And we absolutely been crushing it. I want to give a salute. And all we do there is help people to learn how to trade and show them how it's really done, how to really make some money. So I want to give a salute to everybody over there. That's major. And I want to give a shout out specifically. This is Spike, and he said, KGU, I wasn't making this alone when I started trading 14 months ago. I'm glad, better late than never, that you found us, family, up $1,400 in a single day. I love to see it, family. Shout out to Spike. Now let's get back to some XRP business. XRP just had a really interesting catalyst. You got to understand, in this game, a lot of the time the catalysts are utility, like XRP can do this new thing now, or it's useful in this way that people didn't know. But sometimes the news is kind of goofy. Hold up. The news is kind of goofy sometimes, where there's a celebrity named Dave Portnoy, and he's the founder of Barstool Sports. And he said that he wants to cry because he fumbled the XRP bag worth millions. He posted on Twitter and said, I sold my XRP 2 weeks ago, and he has no further comments at this time. I don't know what he's laying on. He could be laying out on a beach. He could be laying in a bed or whatever. He said that he sold his XRP at 240 right before it ran up 60% to highs of about 365. Family, why is this actually a good catalyst? Now, no disrespect to Dave Portnoy if you ever find these videos or whatever. No disrespect. I will never talk down on nobody. But I want to say, because it shows you how when you don't fully understand a cryptocurrency, then you're very likely to do what I say in the beginning of the videos all of the time. This is not financial advice. I just hope a bunch of baby is about to get hot in the kitchen. Don't invest in companies or even crypto that you don't understand, or don't believe in. Because if they dip, then you're not gonna buy the dip, and then you're gonna sell low and be right back here crying to Twitter or X, and I'm not having that. But if you can't handle the heat of these hot crypto or stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in index funds. But again, respect to Dave Portnoy. I'm just using this as an example. He's rich, he's gonna be fine, he's gonna make more money going into the future. This is just an example and a good catalyst actually, because it shows you that when people don't understand what they're doing, they're gonna leave money on the table. And I want to encourage you, when opportunity is knocking at your door, don't leave the money on the table. You have to open the door to those opportunities. And sometimes opportunities isn't knocking at your door. Sometimes you got to go and knock on opportunity's door so then they can open the door for you, family, because nobody's really coming to save you. Dave Portnoy, he's already a millionaire. He's already doing his thing, starting something like Barstool. You can look into that yourself if you don't know what it is. But he didn't understand XRP. Therefore, he was in a position to sell it low, especially somebody like that who had money in that he didn't necessarily need. When you're in that position, when you got money in it, that's not your life savings, that's not a loan, it's money that you could just let sit, and you're in something like XRP, in my opinion, I don't even need to look at it. To be honest, I'm willing to let it grow. That's just me. If you're not like that, I encourage you to put a stop loss in higher than your average. I will always encourage you to play it safe if you don't understand the game. I can't tell you to sell it. I won't. I honestly want to invest more, but I want to tell you, please understand it. Subscribe to videos like this. Watch it, save it, share it. Why? Just so you could see this regularly. So YouTube could send it to you and you can understand people who are making mistakes, people who are looking at it wrong. If he would have looked at XRP like it was on a stair step, when it came down and just hit the bottom of the step he was on, he would have known that was a time to buy it, not a time to sell it. And then he would have made a whole lot more money. I want to also put on your radar a few things that are coming up. We got Tesla coming up for earnings. Pay attention to that this week. This is going to be huge. We have Alphabet, aka Google, coming up for earnings. That's going to be huge. And Chipotle, that's going to be huge to watch how big and interesting the movements are in those. We getting articles now that are saying XRP is targeted to $20 and $10. So what this is really going to do is draw in a lot of institutions who want to go short selling. If you stayed to this point of the video, I got a bonus for you. Here's the bonus right here. There are two things I mentioned in the past, but I want to mention them again. If you are a good trader who've been trading for at least a year, I want you to look into these. These are on investing apps, not on crypto apps. One of them is XRP. This is a leveraged ETF play. If you are good at trading or you're willing to hold it very long term, be in the know. Understand what this is. This is up 50% in the last week, more than XRP in the last week. It's going to move about 2 times as fast. And another one is ProShares Ultra XRP ETF, which is basically very similar. It's a crypto future, but you could buy it as if it's a stock, and then it's going to basically move 2 times on the day compared to XRP. Now, since both of these are leveraged in a way, they're going to move up faster than XRP. But if XRP comes down 10%, let's say, it's going to move down 20%. So this is going to be extremely volatile. That's why I say if you have experience, then watch out. I'm going to put in a new buy order for XRP, and I'm going to post that to KGU. I'll see y'all over there, family. And again, if you want to join, it's in your best interest to join the annual membership. That's going to get you the best return on investment. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.